I'm 35 and I'm living a luxury life, and you can too. And I'm going to tell you how. I've got the secret. I've got the key to your luxury life. When you guys click this video, you want to hear about all my materialistic things that I own, right? You want to hear about all the Birkins. You want to hear about the Chanel. You want to hear about all the materialistic things. And I'm happy you're here, because you're the people I want to speak to. Because I just want us to redefine what luxury really is. Luxury to me is having complete peace in your life. That is the ultimate luxury life. Now, let me just tell you, there'll be women, guys, people walking around here, maybe with a Birkin in their hand, looking beautiful, looking head to toe immaculate, like a luxury, you know that woman. That woman can go home and have no peace in her life. Is that luxury? Is that a luxury life? Because to me, that is not luxury. To me, that is stress. That is attaining materialistic things, which is great. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh no, those materialistic things are not nice. I one day would love to have those things as well, because I love fashion and I love those things, and it's not wrong to want those things. But what we need to define in this society is really ask ourselves, is really just having stuff a luxury, or is actually there are a lot of people walking around here that are not in peace? They look great on the outside, but in the inside they are crying inside when they shut that door, and they do not have any peace in their life. And I'm telling you, a luxury life is a peaceful life. It's very peaceful. And you've invested time. It takes time to have a luxury life. And the one I'm talking about is a luxury life that will heal your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, and allow you to thrive actually as a human being in life. A luxury life is being able to wake up feeling great about the day, not having a negative energy around you, just having that feeling of ultimate peace and happiness. That is such a luxury to have, a commodity, a thing that people really, fail to look at as something so, luxurious to have in your life. Life it can be quite stressful, and, a lot of people are suffering because they have no peace. They haven't looked within. They haven't looked at the real things that they should be investing. They should be investing in their inner peace, in how to create that in their environment, in their life, before they start investing in a Birkin and Chanel. We need to start investing in ourselves, our peace. How can we attain that peace? How can we have that peace? Because once we've got that peace, or we're on the road, we're on the journey to have that peace, those things that those materialistic things that we want, me included, we will enjoy them more. When you have the combination of both, those luxury things that you may want on your vision board, and also having that combination of peace. And that peace doesn't really need to be reliant on someone else. The peace is the peace that you can have completely solitary by yourself, and without the need of those things to validate or to have those validations. And I'm not saying that everyone's buying those things for a validation of others, but there are a large majority of people that do purchase materialistic things to have a societal, climb, in how someone can perceive them. And that's fine. I love fashion. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I think along the way we've really lost the actual core of what we consider as luxury. And I think we need to start redefining what luxury really is, because luxury is having peace, it is having inner peace, it's having a mental well-being, it's having good food, it's nurturing your body, it's nourishing your body, it's nourishing your mind, it's nourishing your soul, it's having positive people around you, it's cutting negative energies around you, it's learning how to have boundaries, it's defining who you are as a person, it's creating a space where you feel comfortable being by yourself in that space to understand who you are. It's being comfortable in silence. It's being it's learning who you are, all these things that can create your peace. And it's so important, because as we navigate this thing called life, this thing called life is not, it's simple in its essence, but it's also can become very a stressful place if we don't define those boundaries, if we don't define who we are, if we don't align with where we want to go in terms of what gives us our peace. And it can become a life that is somewhat very draining. Your energy and leached and taken away from you because of the energies that you have not recognized that you need to cut early. You know, we're so distracted by all these other things that we forget to have a look at our inner circle. We forget to look at our immediate surroundings and understand what is it that's causing this distress, what is it that's causing us to feel drained. And, you know, buying things and masking that pain of distractions and consumerism and all these things that have been taught to us of what we need to make us feel happy is unfortunately not going to eradicate the actual nucleus of the problem, which is the in-depth inner work that needs to be done. Yes, it takes a little bit of time. It takes some investment in yourself, but wouldn't you rather take that time to invest in yourself? Just maybe it was going to take you, some time to invest that into yourself, but you could create a longevity of life that will allow you to have that peace for the rest of time. And once you define those things earlier on, you will really understand and look at life like, these are my boundaries. This is what creates my peace. I'm not going to be a people pleaser. I'm not going to allow energies that are just going to come and waltz into my life. I'm not going to surround myself in these particular environments or do these particular things. And once you start defining those things, you are naturally going to align to your goals quicker. Whatever it is on that vision board that you have, it could be that Birkin, it could be that Chanel bag, it could be that luxury item that you do want. And I'm telling you, once you create the peace first, to get to those things is going to be much easier. And when you have those things, it's going to be so enjoyable to know that you do have that peace with it, and that you've invested that time on yourself and got through those challenges, that shadow work, those people that you had to deal with, those haters, those whatever it is that have come into your life, that have told you no, that have given you this, that, and everything else in between, and the things that you attract into your life just seem to be just never working out for you. It's because that inner peace is not quite there yet, and that's okay. We will go on that journey, and I'm continually going on that journey every single day to get to that peace. And every day is not going to be perfect. It's not. But you know what? You know that you're investing that time to get to that peace. I'm in such a peaceful place than where I ever have been, if you look at my other videos, I talk about my narcissistic mother and growing up in a narcissistic family with pretty much no money growing up. And it's a very single mother. It's a very stressful environment. And then you learn things and you pick up behavioral patterns from that environment and that stressful situation that aligns you to things that are actually not on the trajectory of where you want to go to. It gets you to peace. So I had to take time. I had to take time by myself. I had to find a way that I was going to create this peace for myself. I had to learn about myself, and it's been painful. It's been challenging. It's not been easy. I've had to cut a lot of people out of my life, family included, to get to this point of peace. But now I'm at that foundational level of peace. I can now start looking at things that maybe I do want, like materialistic things. And yes, I'm 35. It's taken me a lot longer in life to maybe get to this point. Maybe you're in your 20s. Maybe you're in, I don't know what stage you are in life. But what I will say is that, I wish I knew this kind of in my 20s or earlier. But you know what? I was never, I didn't have that parental guidance, that really any foundation. I had to kind of bring myself up. I had to become the woman that I am by learning, researching, reading, and going within. I had to do a lot of work. It's taken me probably 8 to 10 years of just studying and understanding about psychology, human behavior, about just different things, and it's a passion of mine, but it's something that has brought me to peace. And I just really want to share this with others. And I want you to know that if you're in your 20s, and don't just feel so defined that this term of luxury that they've tried to give you is just materialistic things. No, what we need to redefine, I really truly believe this, like what we really need to redefine as luxury is having that peace. Is a complete luxury. If you've got peace in your life, you are living a luxury life. And I 100% agree with that. If you are in peace right now, you can go home, or you're just where you are with the people that you are. They give you peace. You're around people that give you positive energy, give you peace. There's no one in your circle that does not give you that gives you such an unsettling feeling. You have peace in your life. It is such a luxury. Consider yourself top 1%. I truly believe this, because this is the true top 1%. Let's forget about the monetary value here. The true top 1% is having that inner peace that will take you through life. You can look at life in such a positive way. You can look at life as the glass half full, you know? And as I said before, it's not going to come easy. You will have to cut people out of your life. You will have to look at the friendships around you and be like, is this actually my friend? Is this friend going to be going to the places that I want to go? You have to ask yourself the hard questions. You've got to look at your behavioral patterns and be like, is this habit that I've got, is this going to help me get to where I'm going? If you've got a habit, is this behavior that I've picked up from my parents or I've picked up from growing up, is this actual behavioral pattern going to help me get my peace? Is it going to help me go to where I'm going to? And, you know, sometimes it's a little tough for us to look at things that we have flaws in ourselves. You know, I have many flaws in myself along the way, and I've learned this, and it's nothing to be actually like, oh, I've got so many flaws. Oh, I do this behavioral pattern. This is not the great. You know, for me, one of them is I procrastinate. I'm the worst at procrastinating. Like, it can, you know, not a great thing. Another thing of mine, I always used to be such a people pleaser. You know, I never used to cut people out, just people pleasing, putting other people first. And sometimes in life, you understand you have to become a little selfish. You have to put yourself first. You have to, you know, get yourself in a good mental body, mind, soul state first. You have to look at the people around you and ask yourself, are these people really a positive influence in my life, or do they drain and suck your energy? If so, you need to cut these people out. You really do. And this is also inclusive of family. And I don't agree with the saying, oh, but they're your family. No, but if they're stressing you out, they're giving you a negative energy or draining your energy, this is not a good vibrational energy to be around. You know, you have to put yourself on a frequency and increase your vibrational state so you can align with the things that you deserve and that you're wanting to go towards. And this is why it's going to take a little bit of time to invest. But please use your money to invest in your peace. Use your money to invest in, you maybe doing a yoga class, maybe doing I don't know, going to therapy. Maybe that's something that works for you. Maybe going somewhere, that investing in some, you know, books, investing in some, or just going onto a podcast, investing in your, even it could be just investing in your skincare if that's what's making you down. Do you know what I mean? And that's going to bring you some peace to you. Whatever it is, invest in yourself first. Get that peace first. This is the luxury life you should be trying to get. You should be going to that luxury life of peace, and everything else will follow. Everything else will follow, because once you've worked inside, from the inside out, not from the outside in, you've worked from the in, you've invested from the inside, it will show on the outside. Trust me, once you get your peace, everything will glow. Your skin will start glowing. Your eyes will start shining. Your aura will come out. People will sense something is different about you because you've got that inner peace. You can sense it when someone's walking around. It doesn't matter if they've got the Birkin on the outside, the Chanel. You can still sense there's an unsettling within them. not a true happiness. You can tell. Look at someone's eyes. Look at the how their body language, maybe. So don't look at everything on social media. Don't look at everything that you see. Everyone living this glamorous life. A lot of them are not living in peace. Okay, and I don't know. I'm not there, but I do truly believe that there's a large majority of them that maybe not be living it, that are not truly living in peace. And I just think that it's really important for us to try and attain peace before we attain a Chanel or a Birkin. I think this is the key to how to live a life that's just going to actually allow you to just live and enjoy life, because I was watching these things on TikTok about older couples, and they were talking about something that they regretted, and all of them said materialistic things don't mean anything. So as you get older, they realize this is not the important thing. And if we learn this in our 20s, if we redefine what luxury is, if we start looking at it like actually peace is a luxury. Me being able to sit in my own apartment or sit with someone, it could be your boyfriend, it could be your husband, it could be your family. Even if you've got a family, you can sit there with them and enjoy their company and have that peace. They are your peace. Wow. Because there's not many families that are just living in peace. There's not many people just walking around living in peace. That is amazing. And you can get that peace. You are totally in control of that. I used to be such a victim mentality because I grew up in such a it's difficult growing up in a narcissistic household and single mother, and you're not financially stable to go by yourself, and it's difficult to get out of that situation. I totally understand that, but I knew this was just like, I knew that it's either that or I'm trapped in this life forever, and I need to figure out how I can change this, and I started looking at things like, I need to find out what's causing me to be in this same situation. And I realized I cannot be around these people. I have to find a way to get away from them. And you do too. If you're around really negative people and you know that there's something out there better for you, you know that you're destined for something better. Because if you want these luxury things, it means you're probably quite goal driven and you want to do better in life, and that is absolutely fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, wanting to attain those things, but what I'm saying is, along the way, don't forget that trying to find out who you are, what gives you your peace, is so important, because it will allow you to choose better. It will allow you to take a second before you make decisions. It will allow you to maybe choose a better partner for you that will give you your peace and not go towards chaos. It will allow you maybe to make choices that will catalyze or quicker get you to the point of where you're trying to get to. And when it's all said and done and you have that peace within you, it's just, no one can take that away from you. Because once you've learnt how to find that peace, once you understand and recognize what disturbs your peace, and you're quicker to eradicate that peace, you're quicker to identify, okay, we've got something coming in that is disrupting our peace. Okay, we need to have a meeting here with myself, and we need to define let's analyze this. Okay, do we need to cut this thing out? Yes. And you will do it quickly, because you understand this is not going to disturb my peace. I've invested so much time in this. I'm not going to allow it to disturb my peace. Just like if you buy a luxury item, you've spent a lot of money on that particular item. You take care of that item more than you would that something didn't cost as much, because you've invested in it. Okay, so you see it as more valuable. Just like yourself, you've invested in creating your peace, so you see that as a valuable commodity to you, and you don't want something to come in and disturb that peace, because you spent a lot of investment and in time and energy to create that peace. And once you get to a place, you will get to a place where you can start for me, I can recognize straight away something comes in, disturbs my peace. No, I can't do it. I will not allow it to happen, because I previously used to be in a habit before. I just allow people just to walk over me, just like, yeah, whatever. I just, they'll get better, or this or that, or, you can try and change people, or that's not your job. Your job is not to try and change everyone. Your job in life is to elevate, to grow, to become a better human. Yes, to have compassion and love, but also you need to really take care of yourself first. And that goes, go within. Go within. Spend some time alone. You don't need to be around people 24/7. This is not going to get you your peace. You need to understand, who are you? What things do I like to do? What things will give me my peace? What people do I like to be around? And if you don't know, it's okay. This is the point about life and learning. If you don't know yet what disturbs your peace, this is why it's important to just have some time alone. Maybe step away from some people that you're around and see how you feel. Maybe you're like, oh, I actually feel quite good when I'm not around this person. Oh, this is more peaceful when I'm here. And just start gradually removing these negative things in your life, and start really, really honing in on how to get that peace for yourself. Start listening to podcasts, even this. Maybe this helps you, listening to other people's journeys, other people's stories about how they've got their peace, and listening to podcasts, listening to different, teachings that I've, used to listen to, like neuroscientists or anything like that, biology of, our thoughts, our positive thinking, how we can create, different alignments and attract different things. Just the power of our mind is amazing. Just to think positive, like, I am peaceful, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am love, I'm compassionate, I am a source of love and kindness, and I attract that to me. These things, you are rewiring your subconscious mind, your brain. You are sending out signals to the universe that you are these particular things, and your body, your mind, it doesn't know anything different to what you're saying. You are rewiring everything. Your cells are regenerating due to these positive things that you're doing, and it will gradually create your peace. And you do this every day. Just start waking up in the morning, doing your affirmations. I am this. Start the day. That's the first thing I do. I start the day like that. Take it slow. Go and enjoy. Open the window, look outside, take it in. When you're there and you're drinking your tea, your herbal tea, I love a herbal tea in the morning. I have a herbal tea, I drink it. I enjoy every little sip. I try and stay in the present as much as I can. Even that particular sip I'm taking, just enjoy that taste. We don't even enjoy the drink. We don't even enjoy our food anymore. We just eat it and we're on to the next. We don't take a second to slow, to breathe, enjoy the taste, enjoy that moment. It's a blessing to have these things. And just these things we just forget so easily. And it's so easy for us to not give gratitude to these things and become complacent in our daily life of these things that we really don't consider as something that, maybe a luxury to have. But it really is. And to be able to wake up in peace, to be able to have these things and do those things, for me, my life now to what it was, I consider myself living a luxury life. I used to have to wake up with banging and slamming of doors, not knowing what personality I was going to get from my particular mother, or what this or that. And it's not good for your nervous system. It's not good for your soul. And some of you might be in an environment or around people that cause your nervous system to go up, down, and don't have an equilibrium, a balance, and that on a daily level is really spiking your cortisol levels and is causing you so much stress in your life, which is affecting everything else. It will affect your decision-making process. It will affect how you feel about life. And so if that is the case and you're in those situations, please let the first thing, if anything you've learned from this or got anything from this, I just want you to know that being able to create your peace will give you a luxury life. And if you have peace right now, you're living a luxury life. Even if you might not have the most money in the world. I don't have the most money in the world. But what I do have is, I know my soul is getting cleansed as much as I possibly can. My mind is being elevated, and I wake up every day with peace. I wake up with no shouting, no slamming, no stress, no nervous system going up and down, unpredictability. I don't have that. Some of you may have partners, some of you may have family members, some of you have friends, some of you have these different aspects in your life that cause such unpredictability in your life. And this is really can shorten your life. The stress is nothing you want in your life. It's no good to you. And if you're in stress and you have money, that's also not good. If you have no peace, but you have all the things and the wealth, that's not luxury. You're not living a luxury life, But if you wake up every day and enjoying life and looking at it in a positive way, and you're signaling positive things out there, and you wake up in peace, you wake up in your own surrounding, your own environment of peace, it's very much a luxury. And you should be very happy that you've invested the time to get to that point, because a lot of people will forego investing in themselves to invest in things that give them the impression that they are at peace when they're really not. So all I want is for you to just see that more of a luxury, the peace. And comment below. If you've got peace in your life, please comment below, because you really are living a luxury life. If you're on your way to peace and you're doing things to get to peace, comment below. If you don't have peace in your life, still comment below, because there's different ways in which, this is a community here. We're here to get the peace. We're here to strive towards those things. These are the things we need to strive. These are the most important things. These are the salient things that you need to strive firstly before the other things that society teaches you that is luxury. Because I think it's very much a luxury to have peace in your mind, your body, and your soul. Because once the mind is out of, when the mind is not calm, and the body's not calm, and the nervous system's not calm. I've been there. Been there. It is not a life. And I've been there with no money as well. But now I've got peace and no money. Now I've got peace. And I'm not rich, but I've got peace. And maybe I am rich. And maybe I am wealthy. I'm wealthy in spirit, mind, and my body. And that's what's important. Because I know once I've got that foundation, the other things can come. I can focus on the other things if I want to try and achieve those things now, because I have my peace. But without that, it's very difficult to achieve anything else when your mind is trapped in a place of unpredictability and stress. So that's just my message here. If you are in peace, you're living a very luxurious life. And please just remember that. Peace is luxury. Not many people have it. It's a pure luxury to have. And once we invest in ourselves and take the time, cut the negative things out, align with things that will give us positivity, and work on ourselves, such as affirmations and things like this, and we can create that peace. So ladies, anyone else that's watching, I'm so happy that you've made it to this channel and that you've made it here. I'm Nana. We are a community here, and we are about elevating, we're about growing, and I'm more about elevating the mind, the consciousness, our soul, and how we can overcome the challenges that maybe we've had. And it doesn't make you a weak person if you have challenges or struggles and these things and cutting people things out of your life. But I really want you to go and check out my other videos. I think some of them will be really, really useful, and like, you know, I'm quite vulnerable in most of my videos, and I try and share as much as I possibly can to try and help anyone along the way, or like, you know, so you guys can relate. So, you know, you're not alone in this journey. This journey of life is the core essence of life is quite simple, but there's complexities along the way, and we all have our own particular journey. And so to know that there are other people there that are going through things, and maybe that you can relate to my story, I can maybe relate to some of the comments below. It's really, really nice when you guys comment below, because that comment could be helping someone else, you know. And it just makes everyone feel less alone. And I think that's really important in this day and age, like where we are quite solitary in our lives. And so to have a place where you can feel like you're not alone in those stories, that's all I'm doing this for. So, you know, anyway, please subscribe. I want this channel to grow, and I want this community to grow. I want more of us to find this community, this Nana Journey community. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, luxury is peace, and peace is luxury. Comment below. Love you all. Stay positive.